the quiet of the night. Piano keeps whispering low. Let the rhythm take us slow. High, this life is sweet now. From the streets to the sweet now. For la, in the groove we stay. Stando, I don't go away. Let the piano play. We never fade away.
Repeat after me. It isn't coming home.
It isn't coming home.
In the quiet of the night. Piano keeps whispering low. Let the rhythm take us slow. High, this life is sweet now. From the streets to the sweet now.
Botswana Papi Styles got the fire. From the land of diamonds shining brighter. Man united love, taking us higher. Kicking all the vibes, this game they thrill. Botswana pride, yeah, the passion's real. Rivals lurking, they wanna steal. But Red Devils got that iron will. The 88 boys, they talk too loud. And feel charged, drowning in the crowd. But here we stand so bold, so proud, feel football fever, hearts unbound. Football power hour, feel the flame. Botswana Papi calling the game. Man United's glory in the fray. Rivals try but ain't the same. Football power hour, rise and play. I'm a piano beats.
What's up? How we doing? How we living? It's a Wednesday, June 24th, and you know what? Yesterday we saw some greatness. We're gonna talk about that. World Cup updates. This is what we're here for on this channel. My name is Botswana Papi, and I welcome you warmly. And I want to kindly remind you to do the right thing, which is hitting the like button, you know. So, first things first. If you are Colombian, you probably had a great time yesterday. If you are Portuguese, you definitely had a great time yesterday. So, shout out to Portugal. And if you are from Ghana or from Croatia, you had a good time. I think more than a good time, maybe a frustrating time for Ghana, because we're gonna talk about this. What happened yesterday, which I believe is a daylight robbery. You know, but I want to hear your thoughts on it if you have any. And how we doing? How we doing? Let me see who's in the building. Big shout out to Will. Big shout out to Joe Blackman. Big shout out to you, Javid, in the building as well. You know, Javid out here dancing. Thank you for dancing with me. Um, it's boiling hot. Someone needs to turn the oven off outside in this heat. In Manchester and around UK is moving mad. I've think I've sweated around 5 pounds. Damn. Maybe you can talk to somebody from Ghana to see if they can influence the weather. You know what, Will? let's. I guess we might as well just start the show there since you took it there. You know, if you didn't know, for context, there was a witch doctor Nana Bonsam, or Kwaku Bonsam as it's documented. He put a curse on Hurricane prior to Ghana playing England. And while some people think it's a joke, you know what? Some people may not think it's a joke. And the curse, did the curse work? Like, did the curse work? Did the curse work? I mean, I think Declan Rice might tell you that. Declan Rice might tell you that. And you know what's even special is that Harry Kane's performance, it was not what's the word? It was not inspiring. It was very, very, very lackluster. Matter of fact, you could almost make the case that Harry Kane was MIA. I don't even remember a major highlight. There was one ball that was not even that was not on target. No, there was one that was blocked by like three players. Three players from Ghana were there as insurance to make sure that Harry Kane does not score. That's the one thing that I remember. This moment right here. You remember this moment? These like Thomas Partey, Sinaya, like, and a backup. Ghana had a backup, and whatever his name is, Ajite. I think that's how he might pronounce his name. They played a very good game, and they pocketed Harry Kane, and England just looked lackluster. They did not have anything that was dynamic about that attack, and we will talk a little bit more about that in detail. But for now, we're talking about the witch doctor who claimed that he put a curse on Harry Kane, and he also made the announcement that the curse has been lifted. He even said he wants to meet Kane one day. He declared himself the most powerful spiritualist in the world. I'm now going to release Harry Kane so that he can score in England's next match. Guys, look at this. Look at this. We're not going to watch all of it, but I just want to give you a sample.
So that don't be offended with you. We are friends. You understand, Harry Kane? Hey, I lose this one. And then I lose.
Is that his cell phone?
This one too, Harry Kane. So that next match you can score. You understand? Hey.
Hey.
I lose this one too.
Pick up the phone. Somebody's
So
trying
this
to
my
tell
team
you,
that scored them.
don't lift the
Came
curse.
here too. This is.
If Doctor minimized this and said it's just a joke, this is serious. Because he's got a whole setup. I was like laughing, like, ha ha ha. But when I heard Doctor's laugh, first of all, and then I'm seeing this setup, I'm like, this guy is serious. That's Doctor calling him incredible. This is for real, young puppy. The man is serious. He's got all the paraphernalia. But but he got the iPhone ringtone, right? That means this doctor's about to make some serious cash. That's the sad reality about this, that people might actually believe that he had a big impact on Harry Kane's performance. And now Harry Kane, and now the consequence of that is that people are going to come to him with money and say, look, solve my problems. He declares himself the most powerful spiritualist in the whole world. So, yeah, 90 minutes of football for Harry Kane, 19 touches, and one big chance missed. You don't mess with the gunner, George, says Will. He did it to CR7 in 2014, put a curse on 7 dogs, and CR7 couldn't score. Oh, no.
Yourself the season.
Not the 7 dogs. Damn. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on from that one while we're still on the topic. We'll come back to England versus Ghana, because there was other games that happened yesterday. As you know, we all know Portugal beat Uzbekistan. Bruno Fernandes just needs 5 more assists to beat Pele's record. You know, Pele. He could. Bruno is in his, the way Bruno provided that ball for Ronaldo to score was just very Bruno like. It reminded me of what he did for Mbomo just a couple of weeks ago, right? Where the attacker literally does not have to do any other touch. All you have to do is put your laces through the ball. That's Bruno type of assist. Sensational, says Will. Sensational, Bruno. And he helped. I think if there is any way to keep Ronaldo scoring, Bruno has to be involved. Bruno most like, because I don't see no anything from Pedro Neto, anything. Joao Felix, matter of fact, was so selfish when Ronaldo could have had a hat trick. Joao Felix just decides, I'm going to just go for the shot and sky it. This Portugal team needs to be fixed, and I think Bruno Ronaldo combination is one to look for. And I think I said 5 more assists for Bruno, and Pelo's record is in trouble. So he definitely can do it. Look at the number of games that most likely Portugal is going to play. And I don't know if you've heard this, but as things stand right now, Portugal will face, or rather, let me rephrase this. Portugal could face Argentina in the quarterfinals. Yo. Quarterfinal showdown between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Guys, I'm usually not here for rigged things, but rig it on, man. Bring the spectacle on. Whoever wins gets to go to the semi-final. Messi versus CR7, one last dance. Come on. Who doesn't want to see that? Who does not want to see that? I think even Argentina fans want like anybody that really has had this conversation before, Messi versus Ronaldo. I think this will end. This could break the internet. That game, the quarterfinal, could break viewership, guys. This showdown, Argentina versus Portugal, we will be there. This one, and right now, as things stand, this is how some of the matchups are looking in the quarterfinals. Imagine. Ay. Portugal versus Argentina. England versus Brazil. Guys, big matches are coming ahead. If you think we've been having fun, buckle up for more fun. But back to Portugal, back to the impact that I want to also share, that what I noticed from watching the celebrations, the Portuguese team trusts Bruno. Sure, everybody wants Ronaldo to win. Of course, everybody wants Ronaldo to score. And when he scored that first goal, first of all, the Sue was the most angry Sue you've ever seen, right? And then everybody goes to hurdle around Ronaldo. But when Ronaldo, when Bruno provided that assist, you should also see how the team goes to Bruno. He started. I think they've finally accepted that this guy, everybody in the Portuguese team, going to Bruno Fernandes. That says something. And this team may be ready more, like maybe actually going to go further than many people think. There's a lot of doubters. And I feel like Ronaldo was put in a difficult position looking at how everybody else had played and gotten their goals. Mbappe's, the Haalands, and Ronaldo was just under so much scrutiny. That is why he had that sort of look even in the post-match presser. Look at this.
Não percebi qual foi. Fez o que fez hoje. O Messi também consegue um hat-trick, consegue fazer uma fase. O que é que isto diz sobre ela?
Não percebi qual foi.
Obrigado. Fez o que fez hoje. O Messi também consegue um hat-trick, consegue fazer uma fase. O que é que isto diz sobre ela?
It's like okay, it's tantrum Ronaldo, sure, but is he acting like is he acting like a big baby? Or I mean, I'm sure he gets tired of the Messi questions for sure. But the part when he says Mbappe also scored. You know, it makes me have some questions. Like, what is going on here in Ronaldo's head? You know, Messi's a fake nice guy, and CR7 is a prick that doesn't hide it. Okay. Face says he always throws a tantrum. Compost says Roberto Martinez is the reason they might not get to the final. They look like a shackled team too often. I think he cracked something though. Was starting. Sure, I was criticizing João Felix, but I think they had a livelier left-hand side, and that's obviously credit to Mendes and credit to João Felix. But there is something about his movement. João Felix is a little bit more like, I don't know. It feels like he adds a little bit more dynamic, whatever the word is. It's like dynamism, dynamism. That one. He adds that to the attack, and he can be good with the link-up play. It's just sometimes he's just an unnecessary glory hunter in my opinion. And not only that, we saw when he came back, when he was playing for Chelsea, his shots are always straight at the keeper or they're just narrowly wide. That's the problem with João Felix. You know? So Roberto Martinez has to figure out the right balance. It was a good thing to bench Bernardo Silva because Bernardo Silva is slow, and if you're operating him on the outside, he's ineffective. We all know, even for Man City, he's got to come into the hole. He's got to come in to the half space. Like, if you're not utilizing Bernardo Silva the right way, then he just becomes a liability. And you already have Ronaldo, who's not necessarily going to be sprinting every single time. If you notice, he just stands there and waits for the play to eventually put him on side. And it's his way of conserving himself. I'm not criticizing it, but I hope Roberto Martinez can see this and make sure that, like, he's not sabotaging Portugal with a selection, because he can just basically give the game away with a selection. So for now, João Felix had a very good game. Could have been better, but Neto on the right was also quiet. And something has to be figured out there. If it's a matter of figuring out how Rafael Leao becomes more involved, then that's that. You know, Rafael Leao also stands that case because he scored a goal. He scored the last goal of the game. So anyway, we will see. We will be there when Roberto Martinez in the quarterfinal, and it's Portugal versus Argentina. That's gonna be box office. SLD, I'm not gonna say that anymore. Shout out to Binho in the building. If Portugal keep playing like last night, they will cook Argentina. Right now, H. John, that's the thing. Let's talk about this. I was just thinking, if the next game Portugal plays England, who do you think will win? Portugal versus England. Who do you think will win? I'm not going to rephrase that for your dirty mind. It's a common thing in football. You can say in the hole. I'm not going to rephrase that, dog. Oh. Young Papi is still siding with England. Faith says Portugal. Peter says Portugal. Portugal. Most people are saying Portugal. Exactly. Right now, just based on the two games we've seen, the two competitive games we've seen, 100% Portugal is smoking England. It won't be like a landslide. They will not Uzbekistan England, but they will definitely beat them by a goal or two, in my opinion. Obviously, every game is different, blah, blah, blah. I hear that. But we can even see the majority of everybody in the chat believes it's Portugal. I know, Will. I know. It sucks to accept.
Repeat after me. It isn't coming home.
It isn't coming home.
I will not take my shirt off.
Now SLD is going too fast, saying if Ghana can hold England to a draw, Portugal will definitely beat England, right? It's a very, 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 very interesting like, it'll be a very interesting clash if they played the next game, for example, because Ghana, we're coming to you in a second, because I just want to spend 1 or 2 minutes on Colombia versus Congo. DRC. This game happened late last night, and it was frustrating because Congo played the perfect game until the 75th minute when they let Colombia score. Just one little moment and lapse in concentration. They let the right back score, Munoz. And Daniel Munoz, Credit goes to whoever, I can't remember who the center for. It must have been Suarez. I don't know. I can't remember who the player that was shielding the ball and locking down the Congo defender pretty much created that space for Munoz to get that goal. And guys, the frustrating thing was forget Vuzinho of Cabo Verde. There's a guy called Leonel Mpansi Nzau. Oh my God. This guy had a performance. Like Cape Verde goalkeeper had a performance last week, but this guy owns the goalkeeper performance of the week because his first name is Leonel, you know. This guy did not let Colombia see the net. He was making the most ridiculous of saves, diving saves on the ground. Shots from James Rodriguez, shots from Luis Diaz. He was even covering balls that were going outside the net. It's a pity he's 31 years of age. 31 years of age. Lionel Mpansi Nzau. He plays for Le Havre in France, Liga. And he had an amazing performance. His performances alone, they triumph all of Congo's performances because, guys, Wisa is dead food. I don't even know what was going on with the DRC attackers. They were all dead wood. Bakambu especially could not even find the back of the net. The thing about Congo is like they defend so well. Their midfield is decent, but the attack is just horrible. And you'd expect more from a player like Wisa. He's a Newcastle player. Where's the Wisa of Brentford? The one that used to be like so effective, pressing. If Congo don't go far, it will be a pity. Because also the guy, you remember the guy that became famous for the Lumumba pose? He has finally made it to America. And Gang is in America, and unfortunately, when I say Gang, I mean he is in America, and unfortunately, Congo just ruined what was, I felt like, a perfect plan. That game looked like it was gonna be a smash and grab for Congo. But credit to Colombia, the other team that's actually playing like the proper South American team. That out here, you know, so frustrating, so frustrating to play against. Lots of conversations with the referee. Yellow card galore. I think they had like 3 yellow cards or 2 yellow cards, if I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, they got the 3 points that they needed. And let's look at the table of Group K really quickly. Boom. Colombia is at the top. Portugal is second with 4 points. Congo is third. Uzbekistan is eliminated. Definitely Congo needs to win that next game to at least to have 4 points and be try and put yourself in a position to be one of the best third teams. So that is how Group K looks at the moment. Let's take a look at the other group, by the way. Let's see. So the other groups are like this, right? Mexico first, South Korea second. Hi. South Africa plays today, dear Lord. And we got 1 point, you know. So a win will give South Africa 3 points. A win versus South Korea, which would be immense. Because we would definitely knock out South Korea in that situation. We're having more points than South Korea. And imagine if by some miraculous chance, you know, Mexico, who are through already, that little bit chill. And then they just draw that game. It'll be good times. It'll be good times. But you know what? South Africa going home. Get out of here, compos. Let me dream for a second, bro. My heart will be broke later, but let me dream right now. Group B was Canada second, Canada first, pardon me, after securing a win and a draw. Switzerland also with 4 points. So this one is still all up for grabs. Yeah. Bosnia could still go through. Mamma mia. Brazil and Morocco as well. We're not even sure who's going to be first here. Because I feel like Brazil will be first, though. I feel like Brazil will be first, even though Morocco is such a nonsense team. They're such a bully, and let's see, who is Morocco playing next? It's Haiti, so they will. Yeah, Morocco will top the group. Morocco will top the group. I think Brazil will go through second. But Scotland, John McGinn and Scott don't underestimate Scotland. Don't underestimate Scotland. That's all I want to say. Guys, there's 22 people tuned in. Kindly hit the like button if you're just joining in. I appreciate you for being here. Let's go down to Group D. America at the top with 6 points already through. Australia second. Paraguay third. But that second place is still up for grabs. Turkey definitely been eliminated. So very, very interesting. Because I was expecting Paraguay to finish second in this group, but we will be there. We will be there. After they play that third game. Group E, Germany at the top with 6 points already through. Ivory Coast second, Ecuador third, and Curacao. This one is gonna be interesting because Ivory Coast's next match is Curacao, and I'm expecting Ivory Coast to win. Right? They play tomorrow. But Germany versus Ecuador. And I don't think Ecuador is an easy team, And Germany are going to be a little bit relaxed, saying we're through. So still can't call how this one is going to finish. Matt, USA is actually going to go to the quarterfinals. Let's be real. People don't want to give America its credit, but they're playing the way Pochettino has that team working together. I think that definitely going to go to the quarterfinals. Mark my words. Big up to Riri. I'm awake. I've been awake. I woke up at 6 a.m. Yesterday was fun. I was partying with the Colombians. And the English were happy too, That's the crazy part. I think yeah, it was very interesting. There was like the English were happy, even though, yo, brother, I met what is his name again? Yeah, he said he'll be tuned in though. He said he'll be tuned in. He might call in. He was like, I got lots to say. I was like, okay, let's do this sober. How about that? And have a proper conversation. So yeah, but like it was one of those things where the conversation was centered around Kobe Mano, because Anderson had a stinker. Let's be real. And It wasn't like it was a howl of a performance. It was just like Anderson and Declan Rice couldn't do the line breaking passes, you know? And without that forward pass, that ping pass, it like you become so side to side. It was almost like you're watching Arsenal play yesterday when you're watching this England team. Let's be real. They really, really, really gave Arsenal vibes. And it was the Arsenal players as well that were actually doing, a lot of the work. They looked a little bit more secure, a little bit more, I don't know, stable. Everybody else, especially Anthony Gordon and Bellingham, were the most MIA people. Anthony Gordon tried, but he was always dispossessed more than anything. Like I saw, I think it was one of the first. He might have been one of the first subs to be made, if I'm not mistaken. And let's be real, Marcus got to start the next game. Every time Marcus Rashford comes on, he gives England a little bit of pace, something that feels like they need to stretch the opposition backline a little bit. And Anthony Gordon is not necessarily like making those run-ins behind, in my opinion. I want to know your thoughts. If you got a different opinion, let's hear it. Smash the like. Yo.
Can you get the neighbor to move? I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, you gotta. All right, yeah, you gotta like message them. I'll send you the thing. So yeah. So anyway, so one interesting thing that happened yesterday. I'll get to that, but I want to recompose comments. Says Kobe would have been sold anyway if we got Tuchel. Another pace and power terrorist. That is crazy. Yeah, I feel like so. One thing that you gotta give Ghana the flowers for is they were not letting the English players settle on the ball. It's weird. It's like there was zones where they're like, okay, have the ball, but then there is a part on the pitch when you come into the zone, we're gonna go and attack you and make it difficult for you to find that line pass, to find that final pass. And that is why, like, for me, I feel like Bellingham looked like a lost lamb. I didn't even see any of his impact at all. And this is quite a big contrast compared to the fact that in the first game, Bellingham was one of the standout players. He actually scored a really nice goal for England. So versus Croatia in that game. So the Bellingham that was there versus Croatia somehow disappeared versus Ghana. And then Thomas Tuchel goes on to make some subs that were a little bit mind-boggling, like Nico O'Reilly. Okay, coming in 65th minute, you hook Anthony Gordon. You put Saka in as well. And take out the other black guy who doesn't shake hands. I didn't want to talk about this, sorry. But I'm laughing because I'm just realizing it's always your brothers, it's always there. If you don't know what I'm laughing at, I'm not laughing at the severity of what the context of the situation is, but it's just weird that other England players, they shook hands with Thomas Partey, but then Jet Spence is like, nah. I'm gonna take the high road. And you know what? Let's hope there will never be an allegation for Jet Spence. Because, brother, like, why are you gonna just be different all of a sudden? Like everybody is just like you know what? Let's just shake hands, focus on the game. This is not a bad time to make a political statement or to make a moral statement, but he's just Spencer's like they're gonna see this. You know, whether it was for performance, whether it's his own moral compass, I don't know, and I don't want to speak on that, and I don't want to judge it, but I am remarking at the fact that it is a brother on brother situation that we're talking about right now. But anyway, no more, bots, no more. Thomas Tuchel subs were mind-boggling. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And then from there, you know, Rashford comes in a little bit too late, but he showed what England is also missing on that left-hand side. That pace that stretches the pitch. You know? So Morgan Rogers came on. I can't remember seeing what Morgan Rogers did. Eze feels like he fits. Eze should also maybe be Thomas Tuchel has a lot to figure out. He's a lot to figure out. Because that Ghana game is more question marks than answers, in my opinion. But I want to know your thoughts on it. And more importantly, your thoughts on the all-important moment that I want to shed light to. Guys, the daylight robbery that happened yesterday, as much as let me just run the tape. That's the only way. That's the only way to talk about it. Just run the damn tape. And it looks like this. Let me take out the sound. Boom. Okay, here we go. Take a look at this for yourself and let me know. World-class challenge. Young Papi is choosing violence before anything. Take a look at this. I'm going to play it a few times. Now, is this very moment right here, does this does Konsa touch the ball? Yes or no? All he does is literally assault. That is assault. On is it Adu? Yeah, Prince Adu. Boom. On his kneecap, right kneecap. Look at that. Boom. How? Boom. My Lord. All ball. World class. No. You're trolling. How is this all ball? Look at that. Nah, man. How is this has to be called out? Even the Ghana coach says, I'm not sure if the VAR is still working at the World Cup. I have some doubts about that. He says, I have some doubts about that. Look at this. Edu. Look, I have some doubts about this. There was another penalty that should have been awarded to Ghana, a clear penalty. It seems the video referee went for a coffee break, which is perfectly normal. I just hope he takes me along for coffee every now and then. VAR taking coffee breaks. Stop going for coffee when you're at work. No, seriously, this has to be called out. How VAR, there was not even a VAR reviewing incident. You know, if there was just a reviewing incident, potential penalty, then I would have said, oh, there was a conversation. But I never saw that on my street, on my channel. The injustice goes further. This is why I'm out here saying there is something going on with the big teams being favored right now. Thierry Henry even talked about this. The mouth covering rule. Do you guys know about this? You are not allowed to cover your mouth. Jude Bellingham did it, but there was no disciplinary action. Miguel Almiron was shown a straight red for covering his mouth while speaking to a Turkey player. And that was the first enforcement of the new rule at this World Cup. Thierry Henry is bringing up the same incident, saying, look, Bellingham covers his mouth while confronting Jordan Ayew, clashes with the bench, and walks away unscathed. Almiron does the exact same thing, straight red card. Same tournament, same gesture, polar opposite outcomes. The rule, this is the, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely some BS. I'll show you a picture of this moment. There's Almiron covering his mouth. There's Jude Bellingham covering his mouth. Does Jude look like he's complimenting Ayew on his bandage and his hair? No. Picture no bro. If you're covering the mouth, you're covering the mouth. I don't understand. If Almiron got a straight red, then Jude should have got a straight red. That's my argument. Anyway, I put the link in the chat. Let's talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I believe Ghana was robbed yesterday. But of course, Young Papi sides with England. Let's hear. Let me hear what he says. Young Papi.
I'm just doing something real quick. Bring me in next.
I will bring you in after Pav. Big up, Pav.
Do you hate talking to your community?
Sometimes.
You've sat here for an hour talking.
Was that a penalty or not a penalty? That's literally what I am on right now. Thierry Henry is calling some injustices out. The game we love is getting messed up. And that deserves to be, that in itself deserves to be called out. That's what I'm on right now. I'm sorry if I have a lot to say. Maybe Dr. NHS can explain side biological effects of mouth covering. No penalty. I think you guys are trolling. Let me hear men like Bali Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, have no fear because Bali Tech is here. Let's talk to Bali Tech. Let me hear men like Bali Tech. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Bali Tech.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Everybody smashed the like. What happened to Pav though? I thought Pav was gonna say something interesting.
No, I was being rude to him like he's being rude to me.
Fair enough. What's good though?
He knows it's all love. No, bro, first of all, there's a couple of things, two injustices that I'm talking about. The first one is that challenge.
Yeah.
That in the box, no VAR review, nothing.
Yeah.
The second thing is Jude Bellingham covering his mouth, and nothing is done about that.
Okay. All right. The penalty incident for Ghana, it looked like what was a WWE kick. It was like, you know, when you throw somebody into the ropes and then they kick them in the chest when they fully dive off the ground.
Yeah.
It looked like one of those kind of crazy challenges that he put in for the tackle. And yeah, it's a stonewall penalty. I know why they didn't give it, you know, because obviously it's counter juju. Now, the Ghanaians done some black magic, and obviously they stopped Harry Kane from scoring that sitter. All right, cool. We'll do the juju on the referee and the VAR room, and they won't call the penalties. So it's 50-50. They cancel each other out. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear that logic. I never thought about it that way.
But the thing is, the Ghanaians, yeah, they have to be smart. You can't publicly announce your juju. You have to do it on the slide.
You're exposing
Yeah, because in the dressing room now, I know that the manager didn't feed the players any tactics. They just done some chants. They did some dances around the dressing room, and before you know it, Harry Kane was pants. So at the end of the day, it had to happen. The English had to respond back with the same thing for the VAR, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Ghana was unlucky. They represented Africa well. I'm proud of how they've done their thing at the World Cup. Obviously, I didn't really expect that from the Black Stars because of all their managerial changes and everything else, but they seem to be not being pushovers. You know, there's a lot of, back in the day, a lot of African teams used to be the pushovers of the World Cup, but now 100%. You have to talk to a lot of them nicely, you know?
Even Congo yesterday put up a fight. Like, it was the perfect game plan until the 76th minute, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely proud of the representation that they've displayed in the World Cup. Even though, like, I don't think an African team is going to win it this time around. They've definitely given a good account of themselves, unlike the Caribbean diaspora. I thought those guys would have been representing us better, but you know they've been letting the sides down. But hopefully the next time we come into the World Cup and they can do a bit better than they've done recently. Yeah. But yeah, what was the other one? Jude Bellingham. I'm not really bothered about the Jude Bellingham situation because, like, it's a stupid rule anyway. You're sending off people for covering their mouth. Like, what type of thing is this?
But
like,
it's already happened. It's already happened to Almiron.
Yeah, and maybe it was the wrong decision. Like, why can a player not cover his mouth and say something? Like,
well, we know what happened to Vinicius in the Champions League now. Come on.
Yeah, but that was for racism. It's different. If it's racism and you've covered your mouth, cool. But if I'm like, yo, after this, we're gonna have a little party, yeah, blah blah blah, and I don't want other people to find out, or maybe certain man ain't invited. Why am I now gonna publicly announce it? Or maybe certain man are like, yo, is the rumor with my man's wife true? And it's like, yeah. Like, there's certain thing between the play. It's a players' union. You can't just tell the players, when they don't see each other every day, you can't just tell the players, you can't cover your mouth and have a private conversation. Like, the players need freedom. You can't lock them up and say that, we must know everything that you're doing in your house.
Okay. All right. Well, agree to disagree. Last question is Cristiano Ronaldo back?
100%. Obviously, there was a lot of slander before. There was a lot of, he's selfish and he needs to hang up the boots. And imagine either players that have never been on his level before, either players that have never ascended to that level, or people that can't kick a ball or run to save their life, saying when the GOAT should retire. Like, do you know how disrespectful that is? And my man had to respond with an assortment of goals. Do you know how disrespectful it is? Yeah, man, them saying he's washed and everything. Think about it deeply,
Yeah.
Henry, when he came back to Arsenal, I think he was 34. Yeah. And I remember when he came off the bench, cool, he scored a goal, but everything after that, my man looked washed at 34. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo was doing madnesses at 34. He was doing madnesses at 35. So I'm not being funny. The brother's 42 now. He's doing bits in the World Cup, and he's only just got started. Remember that Congo game, first of all, it was down to the manager and how he set up that team, because that team was not set up in a way that is going to get the best out of Ronaldo. You could see in the last match, the players that he put around Ronaldo, these guys were optimized for his abilities. And now you see, if you give the GOAT chances, he will score. In the game before that, he hardly got anything. Yeah. He hardly got a sniff, and people are blaming. Imagine a 42-year-old is the guy that everyone wants to blame.
You know, I read a comment that even if P. Diddy was playing in the World Cup, people will still be talking about Ronaldo not scoring.
Listen, I understand, that he's ascended to such a level that if he slips slightly, then the criticism is going to be high level, high ranking. He's getting criticized by a lot of Barcelona pundits, a lot of super Messi sycophants, and I encourage the Ronaldo and Man United supporters, to not fall into that trap. CR7 is goated for a reason. That guy has smashed all different types of records. That guy is still going. And like I said before, it's harsh. Yeah, the criticism is harsh. And I stay on this. If you give the GOAT chances, he will score. My friends, Portugal have to feed the GOAT. That is it.
Come on, Valley, Texas. Portugal gotta feed the GOAT, you know. We gotta see. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice ending to his illustrious career. Matter of fact, that quarterfinal, I wanna see somebody who does not believe that much in Ronaldo, or rather, you believe in Messi. Big up, Pav.
Wait, what? Why are you chatting shit?
You were backing Messi yesterday. Don't back down. Don't back down.
Well, no, it's not backing. I just said I wanted him to score, innit? I've said since the beginning, before the World Cup started, I want Ronaldo to get a World Cup because he deserves one.
Okay. The way you were backing Messi was just so surprising to me. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, you don't have to back one or the other. Yeah. Like, Ronaldo always been my GOAT, but I'm not going to shit on Messi. But, brother, we're not fucking 10, bro. We're not a kid. Right. That's what kids do. Fucking people on Twitter, Ronaldo fucking stands or Messi stands. Like, I respect the players, innit? Like, the GOATs of the game. And that's not just them two. There's plenty other GOATs.
Facts. Okay, so now that quarterfinal between Argentina and Portugal.
But that ain't certified, though.
I mean, well, as it stands, that's how it could end up.
No, I think when Portugal finished top, because what they got, who they got next?
Next is, let's see. The next game is they just played Uzbekistan, right? The next game is Colombia.
Could be a tough one, actually. Colombia on what? Colombia on 4 points as well, right? Or they on 6?
Yeah, Colombia won yesterday, so
all they really need is a draw to finish top then. So actually it might not be plain sailing. Portugal to avoid Argentina next round, then they got to do a job on Colombia, but I think that game, if it's Colombia Tanner, I think it'll be like a draw. Maybe like 2-2. They won't rest players. They'll themselves would want to avoid like Argentina as well, Colombia. So, yeah. To be fair, like if Portugal avoided Argentina, they could meet in the semis now.
If Portugal avoid Argentina, yes.
Yeah, that's where I'd rather see them play, not in the quarters. I think that game would be a lot more like enjoyable if it's them in the semis together.
Ideally final, but like I think the path doesn't support that. I think it's gonna be quarters. But
Yeah.
either way, that will be box office. I think it'll probably be the most watched game in the world. It might even be watched more than the final. Man, it'll be a nice sending off for Ronaldo if he could eliminate Messi. That will just you know. But let's talk England. Let's talk England versus Ghana, bro.
That I'll be honest, it was a penalty, bro.
It was a penalty.
Yeah, it was. Konza didn't get nothing on the ball. He touched man's kneecap, bro. Took out man's kneecap.
Then how does VAR not even get involved?
There's only one logical explanation. See, when you advertise with juju bullshit, karma. The players probably ran to the referee and be like, no, judge. No pen, man, it's judge.
There might have been somewhere in a corner in Manchester. Jude can also be manufactured. You never know. In England, it could come out of England as well. There was maybe some.
I heard a rumor, like when they left the changing rooms, there was trailer powder everywhere. So I don't know. The Ghanaian changing rooms, bro, like, and they weren't cocaine. That's for sure.
Yo, is Jude Bellingham overrated?
Do you know what? I hear when people say he is, because I liked Jude when he was at Dortmund, and I liked him for the first season or so at Madrid. But the last 2 seasons that he's had have been poor. And when I look at him, and I'm like, brother, you're just a more expensive spicy McTominay, a box crusher. Like you're not. You have no defensive awareness about you when it comes to like defending for your team. You're a box-to-box midfielder. Your passing's not that great. You can't pick out a player. He is just a more spicy McTominay, in my opinion. But would I take him at United now? Probably not, because we don't need that. We don't need a box crusher. We had McTominay to do that.
Oh wow! You would not take Jude Bellingham at Man United?
Not anymore. I think we need creators in our team in midfield. I need some pace in midfield. I need creativity in midfield. I need like you know Thiago, when he was at Bayern Munich, obviously Barcelona.
Yeah.
We need a Thiago level player, a bit of a conductor. And then obviously Mainu's still there. But we need a variety of players. And even with that variety of players, I don't see Bellingham ever fitting in. But yeah, I didn't see any of the hand thing, by the way. I don't know when that happened. Because obviously I jumped out of stream when there was 10 minutes of the game to go. Yeah. I missed the first half an hour, so I don't know when it happened.
Yeah, it was just the thing is like, I guess the problem is like, why is there inconsistency, right?
No, but when did it happen? While he was on the pitch?
I think it was while they were on the pitch, yeah. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. If FIFA have set a precedent that you can't do that, then they should obviously record him as well.
Yeah, well, but what apparently FIFA clarified, saying that the mouth covering alone is not a red card offense if the conversation is friendly, so there's no action required. Like it didn't.
Yeah, but who was he covering his mouth for? The opposition.
So he was talking to Jordan Ayew. He was saying something to Jordan Ayew, but
But how would the ref know what the conversation was?
I don't know. The problem, Pav, is it leaves the interpreter. There's a gray area where it's like you gotta judge the exchange and
well,
say.
What did he say to Jordan Ayew? Like, score an own goal, I got a cart and an eggs for you.
No, who knows? But if you look at, like, I even have Ayu's picture here. Let's see. This is just a picture. Obviously, I know it's not like a actual video, but it looks like Ayew is not really like offended. you know.
Or did the ref just see it as right? It's a black and black player talking. There can't be any racism involved.
That's probably what happened. That's probably
But
what happened.
can a black person be racist to another black person?
Yes. Can you? I don't know. Let's bring Riri and ask. I, yeah, Riri says, hell yes, they can be. So it's called colorism. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, that's the one of the other incidents about that game. But in general, how do you feel about England's like performance as a whole, as a team? Like, do you think they you've learned something about them
I'll be
now?
honest, they're still boring, bro.
Earlier on in the chat, in the stream, I asked if England played Portugal right now, who do you think would win? And majority were going Portugal. You know,
I think England will win if they play Portugal.
based on
I just think if England come across Germany, Spain, France, I think they lose. I think they can do over Argentina and Portugal just because
yeah.
I don't see them two teams with a lot of pace in them. Um, I don't know, but Tuchel's just playing a bit of in my opinion, a bit of like haram ball in it. But um, I don't think England are going to win this anyway. That performance against Ghana was like that was bad. That was bad. Ghana did well though, man. No, I didn't. I thought they wouldn't get. I thought they'd get 1 point in the whole group.
Yeah.
But all the African teams have done well, other than one team, bruv. South Africa, come outside. You're a disappointment to your continent. An absolute disappointment. All the African teams stepping up. But you.
Tonight we're gonna know, bro. We're gonna know if I'm.
Are they playing today?
Yeah, today. So please.
What are they, the early kickoff or the late kickoff?
Late kickoff.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be asleep, bro.
Good. So we'll talk tomorrow. Big up, Pap. Let me. What is Tunisia doing then? Says Godfrey. Yeah, we just brought Amapiano vibes out there. Guys, give me 1 moment. I need to take a call real quick. Peter, Riri, Doctor, big shout out to you guys.
Hey y'all. Riri, I don't think Riri is here yet. She doesn't look like she's oh yeah, she's back. I'm not even on camera, bots, and you put me here. Hey guys. Welcome to Football Power Hour, where bots just abandons his life and lets us chat.
I think he's giving you the floor, Doc, to continue your.
Oh yeah. Anyway, let me come back to all the non-believers. Thank you, Riri, for reminding me. To all the non-believers, yeah, you can go to hell. Because why did you think I would be back in my country for no reason? Wow. Like, really? I've been saying for the last year we would fine. Granted, me saying for the last year that we would win the World Cup is a little bit delusional, but still. We don't come here just not to show up and show out, okay? I had faith, and I really still do think we'll go far, okay? So depending on, as of now, it looks like if we go to the round of 32, we're playing, what, Ecuador or something like that, or Colombia, I don't know. Either way, if we get either country, I think we still beat them. And we will make it to the round of 16. Now, that's where we might be a little techie, because I think if we do that, the way the bracket goes, we might be facing DR Congo if they make it that far, or Portugal or something like that. I don't care. Let's just take it game by game. Stephanie, you're funny. You're hilarious. I find you very funny. That is funny. No, I said, Faith, I said Ghana would win the World Cup. That is a little bit delusional. Ghana can beat Croatia. In fact, I don't want to say will be because I know you people use my words against me, so I say can be, and it gives me a little bit of leeway with what I want to do.
Back your team, blood.
I said that's why I said can be. I'm not gonna say
No, go on, say will. Just say will. Just back your team.
Pav, I know you well enough to know I'm not gonna say that.
Come on, man. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for you. Just back your team.
What? To say I told you so. I'm backing my team. Even no, can it? I will say can, and when we do win, I will come back and say I told you so. Anyway,
You want to talk about the game last night? How you got cheated out?
Doc always backs her team. Doc is a true Ghanaian. All the talks and all the teasing and she backs her team. She supports Ghana. Unlike certain people who don't pick a side because they don't want to, they avoid forfeits or they want to come back and say, I told you so, because that's like their biggest flex.
They're scared to be wrong, Riri.
Is that a dig against bots?
So
everybody, like, that's a general thing.
That's a general statement I'm making. It's not a dig about anybody.
Everybody's scared to be wrong for some reason.
No, trust me, even if we get kicked out in the round of 32, come AFCON qualifications, I'm still going to back my country. And I'm going to be delusional about it. And I have faith in Carlos Queiroz, okay? Because I feel like the thing about yesterday's game is I'm just tired. I feel like the refereeing decisions just. I want to say I'm surprised.
How is it bots gave everybody time to answer certain questions and I didn't get my time to answer all them questions that he gave everybody? I thought that bots is misogynistic. He deals with the men differently on this channel than he deals with the women.
A lot of the time,
I just want to know.
Every time.
I just want him to know.
What's going wrong.
I don't want you to explain. I don't want you to explain. I don't want you to explain because I didn't say. Is that Bali Tech? I don't need you to explain. I don't. Honestly.
To be fair, Riri, he did it to me yesterday, and obviously you come in.
No,
that's
I
why
know
I said
he
that.
did it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the Indian and the women. Pav.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
Indians, man.
Yeah, the Indians, the brown people.
Yeah, obviously you're part Indian as
Yeah,
well.
I'm half brown, so you know.
It's like a double, fatality, you know.
Yeah. I'm in that low percentage of people that gets respect.
You feel me? Like I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I just let a lot of things slide in my life.
Coach probably thinks that we're going to talk about cricket on it. That's why we get left all last.
Yeah. He's like all the brown people. All they know about is cricket, not football.
What? No. What are we talking about? I'm confused.
You're gonna act confused. Okay.
He wasn't there.
Okay. Doc, please let's go back to Ghana because we've been focusing on.
Riri needs her time.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's not me.
My bad. I actually
kick everyone out, boss. Let Riri talk.
Hold on. Yeah, Bali Tech. We had talked Peter. We haven't. Okay. All right. Big up, sis.
What's going on? I was basically, I know you got up and went to take a call or went to do something. So I was basically fucking with you. I was saying that you treat all the women on this channel very harshly and you exhibit misogyny and you also treat brown people harshly because yesterday you treat me and Pav, you did not give us our time because I'm half brown and Pav's like full brown. And like, you probably think we only come on here to talk about cricket, so.
We all know that's not true. Come on now. Come on. No. That would never be the case. I love it talking. I love the fact that like we have a female representation in this community. We actually need more of it.
I mean, we have female representation in the chat. They just don't call in like me and Doc.
Yeah. So please, this is an invitation to any.
Yeah, I think people need to conquer their fear because I think it's fear of calling in and probably getting maybe people like Pav, they're afraid of Pav because Pav makes fun of everyone.
Okay.
And some people can't handle his kind of humor. But you gotta tell him, I just want the ladies to know, all you have to tell them is go fuck yourself, Pav, and he'll be fine.
And contrary to popular belief, I will protect. I will protect. I promise. Anyway. Let's talk about the games yesterday. We saw which game stood out the most to you? I guess.
Bro, you literally picked a good game to not stream and then picked that boring ass English game. Boring as like beans on toast in the morning game to stream. Like
I thought that was gonna be the most
madness.
Listen. All the other big teams have been getting results. The big strikers have been performing. Mbappe, Haaland, Messi forward performing, and then now Harry Kane.
I just feel like England's been found out, and this is the actual England we've come to know and either love or despise, depending on if you're supporting them. But yeah, I think Ghana came out with a game plan and they stuck to their game plan. Their goalkeeper, and to Doc's point, that's their second string goalkeeper. It's not their first goalkeeper.
Jesus.
Yeah, because their first goalkeeper got injured, I think, in the first game. So,
oh Lord.
so that's their second backup goalkeeper that was goalkeeping yesterday, and that man did a business. On top of that, Ghana should have gotten a penalty.
Yeah.
We all said it. Even Jude Bellingham, when he was interviewed, said they deserved a better result than what they got out of that game. So, yeah. England, for me, that's the way England played yesterday was no surprise to me. I actually, what was surprising to me is how they played in the first game. That was very surprising to me.
Yeah.
The Colombia game, I couldn't hold out. I actually went to bed at like I think like the 60th minute in that game or something.
Yeah.
My eyes couldn't stay open anymore. So but up until that time, Colombia was literally, DR Congo was on the defense. Like, yeah.
Goalkeeper.
Man, Diaz, bro. Diaz is a baller, bro. Liverpool dropped the ball when they sold that man. Like, Diaz is a real baller. Like, he's a baller.
Yeah. No. He was actually the spark for
Colombia. Yeah. On that left hand side, and James too, but James is more of he's more of an orchestrator. Diaz on that left hand, there's nobody covering him like that on that left hand side. His attacking pace. It's going to be interesting to see how Portugal plays him in that last game. Like who would they put on? Put to would it be Consuelo or who's the other center back on that team?
For Portugal.
For Portugal, yeah. They mark him and yeah.
They had Diaz, right? Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz, right? That's the other one. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to that game because that game is gonna tell me how good Portugal's defense is. Because James and him they're going to pressure that defense. And based on how that defense stands up, then you're going to know how far Portugal can go with teams that do attack and attack with precision.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like they haven't really been tested.
Yeah, the defense hasn't really been tested to be fair.
Yeah.
So that game is gonna tell me how good their back line is because we know their midfield is like the best midfield in the tournament. If you really wanna, thing it, but the defense hasn't been pressured to say, okay, yes, their defense can hold up against an attacking side like Argentina or like a France or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that game, I'm going to definitely keep an eye on Portugal's defense and see how that develops.
Do you think Bruno?
What other game was yesterday?
Do you think Bruno will break the assist? By the way, while we're still in Portugal.
Bro, Bruno put his playing boots on, didn't he? Like he really was moved. Like I guess Martinez was like, do your thing, bro. Like roam however you want to roam. Because that first game, he wasn't roaming. He was playing that 8. And he wasn't roaming. But that second game, he was actually roaming like how he does at Manchester United. And it gave him favor. So if they continue to give him that favor, it's going to be a problem for other teams. Like if they give him that creative power like he gets at Manchester United, a lot of other teams are going to be in trouble.
Yeah. The way like that weighted assist for Ronaldo.
Yeah. That weighted assist reminded me of who did he play in? I think was it Seshko or Mbumo with a weighted ball like that? It was Mbumo with a weighted ball like that. Yes.
It's like, yeah, all you gotta do is open
exactly,
your mouth.
basically. So if Martinez like just tells him, yo, go on the pitch and do whatever you gotta do, bro, and it's going to be long for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Because he's that good, man. He's that good.
All right, you're right. Yesterday, Panama got kicked out, I guess.
Yeah, I don't agree with. Was it Bali Tech that was talking about the Caribbean countries, and he was like, "Let me be clear on this. Even if Jamaica had made the World Cup, Jamaica would have been in that group with that I think is it Curacao is in.
Yeah, Curacao.
Was it Curacao? No, Curacao beat Nigeria. Did Curacao beat Nigeria? No, Curacao beat Jamaica.
You know the playoff games, like they.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which group they were gonna be in. If it was the Curacao group they would have been in, or the group with Cape Verde. One out of those two groups, but either one of those groups, Jamaica wasn't making it out either. Especially with the teams that are in that group. And especially the football Jamaica was playing, they wouldn't have made it out. I am as a West Indian, as a Caribbean person, as a person from that part of the world, I am very proud of how these guys showed up, because outside of that Germany game, they have not gotten shellacked in any other game. They have literally, put in a shift in every game, and and unfortunately they don't have the star power like these big teams. But they also didn't sit back and get every game be a 6 or 7 goals on their head tops. Like they literally went out there and said, you know what, you're not going to embarrass us. And for that, Haiti hasn't been in the World Cup in 52 years.
Yeah.
Curacao, this is their first time in the World Cup. Like Panama is same thing. Like, these teams are, they're young, and if the format continues to be what it is, I feel like we're going to see these teams return, but the next time they return, they're going to return with a little bit more firepower and a little bit more,
Hey, I hope so. So. Close the gap
So,
in the
so a lot of those teams, it's history in the making, and you have to appreciate that. If this format hadn't come about, oh Lord. If this format hadn't come about, let's just say this. If this format hadn't come about, we would not have seen some of the teams that we've seen in this World Cup. Or some of these teams would not have gotten the opportunity to highlight for their country. And for that, I am grateful. I am truly grateful. So
no,
even for the African teams, Cape Verde, come on, man. Cape Verde, come on.
Right.
Nobody's ever spoken about Cape Verde the way they're being spoken about now. Like, come on. All you hear, the only 3 teams you hear about most of the time, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana.
True.
You know what I mean? So come on.
And Tonight, South Africa need a miracle, Riri.
Oh God, you need a miracle. Forget South Africa. You need a miracle. Cause if they lose, Pav is coming for your entire head.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up out of your sleep, wake up out of your sleep.
Oh God, it's gonna be a massacre later. I'm scared. Peter. Hello, Peter. Can you hear me? Big up to my sis, Riri.
Yo, bring me next. Bring me next.
Okay. 1 second.
One more thing. Okay, I got one more thing before you put me out. That Jude Bellingham situation with the hand to the mouth.
Yeah.
It's a rule. They made it a rule, and it needs to be across the board. What Balitech is saying, that's bullshit. Get my number, call me, and tell me about some fucking party. If they're saying that you cannot put your hand to your mouth, you cannot put your hand to your mouth. Almarim was sent off. Was given a red card. If it's going to be like that, it needs to be like that across the board because you definitely put a rule in. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
No, 100%, Riri. The consistency is what we're here for. And if you're inconsistent, you're just basically undermining the integrity of the competition. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear Peter.
Yo, sorry I was on a meeting, bro. So
it's all good, broski. Glad that you're here. You know, we're just talking about Jude Bellingham covering his mouth while addressing Jordan Ayew, and he was not sent off. You know.
Yeah, bro. I'll be completely honest with you. That game was so boring. I fell asleep after 20 minutes. So
why was it boring in your opinion?
Boring, bro. It was boring. No action.
I think check this out. Let me know what you think of this. England suffer against teams that don't want to play. Like okay. I don't want to discredit Ghana's game plan, but like there was also something about like England are more successful if the team is really trying to go at them, then they can really like unlock. Like I feel like that's what happened with you know, Jude Bellingham's like run from like almost the halfway line, and he's just, you know, it's because Croatia at that moment when on the first game, right? Croatia, they were really trying to go at England, and Ghana were a lot more cautious, and it feels like Tuchel's tactics just can't unlock teams that do that, in my opinion. What do you think?
Bro, listen, when your best midfielder is not playing, aka Kobe Mainu, I'm sorry about
Speak on that one. How do you think Kobe would have influenced the game,
bro? Like Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice are great eights who can play as a 6, so they're defensively better. But against teams like Ghana, with all due respect, and Panama, and who did they play in Croatia? Croatia is not what it was. Let's be honest. Everybody is 4 years older, 8 years older from, you know, their last final against France and the last semi-final against, was it Argentina? Yeah, Argentina. So everybody is older. There's a change of generations, and they're shit. So you need more expressive players who can bring something, you know, je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice don't have je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
That's why you need Kobe. Defensively, they're better than Kobe. Like there's no doubt. But offensively, they cannot touch him. And we all know the last manager who didn't use Kobe, how that ended up. We all know. And we all know when the new manager came in, when he started every single game, we know the outcome.
Yes. No, that's clear. That's clear. So now, in your opinion, also there's the other incident, the penalty incident. It's a clear penalty, right?
I saw the replay this morning. I think it's 50-50, bro. Like If the ref wanted to,
Let me no.
but this is what I'm saying 50-50
Where-
because it was if it was an England player that fell down, it would be a penalty. So that's what I'm saying.
Where's the 50-50 in this?
1 second.
Take a good look at this, Peter. Like rub your eyes a little bit first.
1 second. Replay it again.
Look at this. Boom. On his right knee. Does he touch the ball?
Replay it again, please.
Matter of fact, Pickford, it should be double red.
Yeah. It's a pen, yeah.
Thank you.
But that's what I'm saying. Because it's Ghana. If it was England, that would be a penalty. If it was Argentina, they would have gave 3 penalties.
Yeah.
So it's just the opponent.
Guys, this should have
That's
ended 1-0 Ghana. Let's be real.
I told you I fell asleep after 20 minutes. I don't know. I really don't know.
Hydration breaks were the best part of the England Ghana game. So
I woke up in the morning. I watched Colombia. It was better game than England Ghana. Hopefully tonight is Brazil Scotland tonight.
So tonight there is Morocco, Haiti, Scotland, Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. That's a good game.
South Africa, South Korea, Czechia, Mexico. Big game.
Yeah, but that's early. Like for us in Europe, early.
Yeah. Bosnia.
Qatar, Bosnia.
Qatar.
Yeah, that's Bosnia, bro. 4-0.
4-0 Bosnia?
4-0 Bosnia.
Wait, how are
With
you
all
doing
due
on the game? Let's check the league table for our power predictions. Hold on.
Bro, Portugal, I had 4-0, and you got it 5-0. Leo scored in the 90th minute. I would have been first.
I think I had 4-0 too,
No, you had 5-0.
Oh, I had 5-0?
You changed it, yeah. I think you changed it.
Oh my god, that's why I'm 9th. Okay, I've climbed up. I've climbed up the table.
I had 4-0. And bro.
Thank God. Okay, all right. Thank God I changed it.
But I had England 3-0. That was.
Guys, my plan is going according. It's on schedule.
Share the screen.
Look. Wait. Am I not sharing the screen right now? Look at this. Oh my God. Yo. If you don't know what we're looking at right here, this is the power predictions game. Be a part of it. Man. If you're not playing it, you're missing out on some fun because you get more points in the knockout stages too. So you can start joining right now. You'll be able to catch up, especially with Stratford DNA, who still has 4 points. So Shiv has 19. Shout out to Titanium. Nick, Antonio on 15th. Riri is above Antonio, and Snow Bunnies is right there on 13th, and Pav is still sitting in the second page. Pav gotta accept cookies. R10 is on 11th. Will on 10th, and there I am on 9th. My next victim is Tish, and We Deserve Better, and Dr. M. I am coming for you guys. KP on 5th position.
I'm top 4, bro.
Peter, top 4 Champions League. Peter, let's go.
It's 3 points.
And shout out to Godfrey and Mitch, yeah, you guys have been sitting there. Especially Mitch just climbed up. Mitch was in this 11th just yesterday. So Tommy with 6 predictions, 6 exact correct predictions. Big up, Tommy.
Big up.
Tommy says Anderson is way ahead of Kobe. I'm afraid to say. Okay, all right. He was rebutting your point, Peter, about Kobe Mano being able to unlock that game.
Who? I'm not seeing comments.
No. Peter was just responding to your comment. How you said that Kobe Mano, if he was in that game, he would have made the difference for England. Yeah, but Tommy is saying no, Anderson is better than Kobe. Probably Kobe.
No, he's not better than Kobe. He is
Okay.
not better than Kobe. If Elliot Anderson is worth 130 million, Kobe is worth 250.
All
And
right.
that's a fact. Elliot Anderson has one good season. Kobe has two. But Elliot Anderson is how much older than Kobe? 3 years? 2 years?
I think maybe 2. Let's see.
Yeah. And he's ginger.
Yeah.
So
What's that got to do with anything?
it has to do, bro. He's Jack Colbeck. If you remember Jack Colbeck
Yes.
from Sunderland, he's Jack Colbeck on steroids, bro.
That's funny.
What Kobe can do with the ball, Elliot Anderson can only dream of.
Jeez. Okay.
But defensively, as I said, defensively he eats him alive. But
All right.
I want
All right.
exciting football and not defensive.
Is there any other game you wanna comment on from yesterday? That's
Yes, Portugal, bro. The GOAT.
Is he back?
The GOAT has
Oh, wow.
arrived.
He has
Oh,
arrived.
he never left.
The GOAT never left.
He
You
never
like it?
left.
Okay.
When he scored last year against Germany and Spain to win the Nations League, nobody said anything. Everybody was quiet. Now it's only because Messi scored against Algeria. Nobody would have cared about Ronaldo. And when he scored 2 yesterday, then they underestimate Uzbekistan. Like Uzbekistan are in the World Cup for a reason. There's no need for you to underestimate them. Everybody underestimated Curacao. They won against who, or they drew against a big team. I forgot who it was. Cabo Verde.
Yeah,
Everybody underestimated them. Ireland, this and that. Won against who it was. I cannot remember. Or they drew against a big team. So please, they're in the World Cup for a reason. Denmark isn't here. Italy isn't here. But they are here. So
yeah. No, that's true. Because they deserve it. And Ronaldo became the second oldest player to score at a World Cup after Roger Miller.
Roger Miller, yeah.
Yeah.
How old was Roger Miller?
He was 42 years old and 39 days when he scored versus Russia. And
Bro.
42 years. And Ronaldo was 41 and
41
days,
41. Shame, bro. You know what? Ronaldo, I remember he's because I started following, like, from my memory, I can remember games from 2004, 2005 at Highbury. So that game, when he dunked on Arsenal at Highbury, 2-4. You remember the goal? John O'Shea chip.
Yeah.
From that day, I fell in love with Ronaldo. Like, no Didi, but I fell in love with him. He is my and I cannot stand Messi.
Yeah.
So, but Wayne Rooney is number 1. Don't get me wrong.
Hey. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember the first impression, first moment. I can't remember which game that was, but all I remember is like winger Ronaldo doing winger things, just like doing step over, and losing the ball. And I was still like excited.
Could have been every game, bro. He was doing it every game. He was just words cannot describe, bro. Like, and for me, that Ronaldo in Man United is the best Ronaldo ever.
Yeah.
It was more,
Ronaldo, nothing.
Yeah.
Big up, Peter. Stephanie says, no, CR7 is gonna aim for the 2030 World Cup now. The way, he's just so determined. I think he'll retire immediately. If he wins it, he'll retire the next day. Let's welcome to the building men like Kanye in the house, and then wrap up after.
Yo, what's good?
It was good, bro. Peter says Ronaldo is gonna wait till 1,000 goals. He's not gonna do it after the World Cup. But when would you do it if you were him? Just put yourself in his.
Who, me?
Yeah, if you're Ronaldo, would you? If you somehow lift that World Cup trophy,
And then I haven't hit 1,000 goals yet.
and you still haven't hit 1,000 goals, would you still keep playing?
No, I'll just retire from international football and then continue to score at El Nasser.
Start pad at
Start exactly and wait till 1,000, and on the 1,000th go have a big party in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
That's it. Live the life, bro. He's on
And
a death. He's on a death row contract. He's not going anywhere. So he's like
1,000 bottles of champagne.
thousand bottles of not champagne in Abu Dhabi. You know, liquor, alcohol free and all that.
But you're Ronaldo. You can do whatever, bro.
Some alcohol free prosecco, or they don't
True,
do
true,
prosecco,
true,
like some
true.
alcohol free champagne.
Mm.
You know, yeah, but that's what I would do if I were him. I would retire from international football and just, because he's not so far away. He's a season away from reaching that 1,000 goal at the rate he scores in. Don't get it twisted. Ronaldo is a baller. What's going on?
No. Young puppy thought, he's like, oh damn, I'm not gonna come in, and then he just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no. Like for me, I just don't know where the hate is coming from. Ronaldo, bro,
Yeah.
this should teach you something, bro. This should teach you something. This world has become so volatile to a sense that, bro, they love you for a moment and then they can't wait to just like pile up on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there is no way you can criticize or look down on a player who's the highest goal scorer in the entire planet,
Yeah.
who has proved himself in Manchester, in the hardest league, so-called hardest league in the world, went to Spain, won back-to-back champions, scored at one point scored 50 plus goals, I think, in a season as well. So did it there, and then came to Italy, still did it there, came back to Manchester at an elderly age, still performed to a level. He was, I think, the third top scorer in the league, isn't he? Didn't he have like 14 or something goals in the league, and maybe 20 something in all competitions?
Yeah.
The guy has been performing at an elite level everywhere he's gone, bro. And then they're trying to make him look like he's a bozo, bro. Like he's like some Ollie Watkins, Bandulu type of striker, bro. Like to quote
You,
Pav,
you know who it is. I think it's ex-football players that are jealous that they don't have the longevity that he has, and are so quick to wanna just be like, right?
bro. Nobody told Wayne Rooney and them man there to go do brothels with a bunch of grown grannies, bro.
No. I was not ready.
Yo, bro, it wasn't that bad.
No. But it's Rudy. We've just been giving him flowers as one of the, like
That one just came off the top of the dome. I can bring up somebody, bro. Like who else,
Okay.
bro? Like, you know
But
what I
yes,
mean?
the point is
Exactly.
you have yourself to blame for
They
your
have
lack of
this
longevity. And,
exactly.
you know,
So me, I just don't get it, bro. Like they big up, yeah, Messi is three is great and all that, but that guy used to play in a Barcelona. First of all, he's 3 years younger than Ronaldo. Secondly, that guy has played the best football Messi has played was in a Barcelona that had a system tailored to make him, to suit him, to make him, to glorify him, you know. After that, he went to PSG, didn't do quite so well. I think he went on a drought for like 10 games without a goal. He ran away from the European football and went where? He's in the MLS. That league is like what? Worse than the Zambian league, bro. So, and for real, I'm telling you that. Like, this is not even a joke. Major League Soccer is no better than Pansula football in South Africa. I'm telling you. Okay,
I respectfully disagree. I know Americans get a lot
okay.
of like
Nah, okay, let's talk about
this.
the league in Egypt then. Let's talk about the league in Egypt.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Bro,
sure.
why are you bashing your own? Bro, we've got very competitive leagues, bro. right
I'm
here
not
in
saying
Africa.
they're not competitive, but I'm just saying like MLS. Sure, yes, it's
Bro,
very.
MLS has got Luis Suarez with the 2.3 Luis Suarez with them knock knees, bro. Like since when did we know Suarez to have knock knees? The man is suffering from arthritis or something, bro. He
And he's
needs a
still
cat.
begging goals. You're right, though.
Exactly, bro. No.
Okay.
It's a league that
Casemiro will be playing there. So there is sometimes there is like players that are still good. This is the point, is this why I'm offering resistance to your take, that
Mm.
that there is players that are still good. It's not as washed as many people just painted, like all MLS players are
No,
washed.
no.
All
It's
MLS
it's
just doesn't like competition.
I'm not
Sure,
saying it's I'm
you
not
know,
saying it's washed completely. I'm just
yeah.
saying that it's not of the level. You know what I mean? It's not of the level because the Saudi league is better than MLS.
JP says Suarez's engine light, check engine light is
Bro,
on.
check engine light is on. It even do you know why the check engine light is even off? Because it even had a short circuit. It blew up the light itself, bro. That's how bad that vehicle is, bro. It's gone. The fuel tank is a container on the passenger side seat, bro. You know them ones, bro. Them night taxis, bro. The ones for like very cheap.
Yeah, yeah,
Taxi driver tells you, hey, hold this container. Hey, what's this? Ah,
yeah.
that's the tank with gas in it. Like, god damn.
Oh Lord. Ay, ay, ay. Well,
So,
we'll see how okay, how Portugal do. That's the point, I guess, that how we got into this tangent. What
yeah.
your thoughts on Ghana, England, by the way? Let's wrap up on that.
The colonizer betrayed they got away with one, as usual.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
colonized VAR. Actually, Carlos Queiroz is the only one that can even explain it better. He did it in the press conference so
He,
eloquently.
he, he
He
said the
said,
VAR went out for
went
coffee.
out to have for coffee, bro.
He said,
Exactly.
please next time invite me.
Invite, bro, imagine. And I swear, I love the way he did it.
Yeah,
That, may God bless that Portuguese man. Bro, he just said it as it is.
yeah,
The VAR, he even asked, does VAR work here? He asked the FIFA, does VAR work? So that tells you, bro, that Pickford should have been booked, last man keeper outside the area,
yeah,
tackling players. That's a straight red card.
yeah,
We can we can leave that because okay, that can be argued. But let's go to the pen.
yeah.
That's a straight red card. He missed a ball and went high on the knee. Anywhere on the pitch, that's even more than a yellow card, bro. Like that's a yellow and a serious yellow with a caution.
Mm,
Now imagine in the box. England were just trash,
yeah.
trash, trash. And I kind of like the way Peter said it that they're putting their best midfielder. I think England, Tuchel's is playing it safe. You know, Kobe
Mm.
Mino is not a player you can just keep 2 games running, bro. He's not even sniffing. You know,
Yeah,
and
he's
if
got, he's got
if
zero
you want
minutes.
to be, bro, because like there's no way you can play Rice and what's his name, Anderson. I feel like those people are like makeshifts. They're more like very defensive than they are creative going forward. As in that they are good players. Like
Mhm.
Peter said, yeah, I agree with him. Yes, they are really good players, but they are better defensively than offensive. Kobe Mino outshines them on any given Monday going
Mhm.
forward. You
Mhm.
check. So
Yeah,
I don't see as a manager how he could be so pragmatic towards playing Ghana. He could have gone in that game after they won dramatically the previous game with those kind of goals, the runs, the vibe was on. It's coming home.
yeah.
It could have gone a little bit more creative. It could have brought in some.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For me,
He
even
went.
on
Mm,
the other side, Anthony Gordon he's not really like, there's a reason why Tuchel would keep Madueke on and move him to the other side and say, okay, right now Gordon
mm,
feels like he's not the end product is lacking. Like he
me.
gets the ball, he
Yeah.
still tries to do something, but every single time he was dispossessed.
Me, I feel like, bro, I feel like Barcelona, like finessed themselves on this. They finessed themselves so poorly that they could have gotten two players for the amount of money they got. They could have gotten Rashford, Gambod. Rashford is a proven asset who performs. He's cool to coming from off the bench. They could have paid that 25, that 30 mil. They could have bargained that 30 mil to 25 and say like, okay, look, if he banks 15 goals contribution, whatever, we can give you this, that. Would have picked it up, And then
Kanye,
the
you're
rest.
saying that Rashford has a higher ceiling than Anthony Gordon.
For me, I'd play Rashford over Anthony Gordon. Definitely. What are you talking about? Rashford came in and banged a goal in how many minutes? What are we saying? Just that alone shows you what
The
kind of a
reason why,
threat he is.
no, because it's like this. Like
Yeah,
Barcelona are looking at it for the long term too. Because look at the age difference between the two, right? So
yeah.
Gordon is more of a, they're looking at it like, oh, he's got a probably his peak is gonna be better than Rashford's peak,
Mm.
whatever Rashford's peak is. If
Based on what sample size? His performance at Newcastle?
clearly that's what they're working with. That's the data that they're working with. They were like, well, this guy
Bro,
maybe.
they must be using Pentium 1 or Pentium
No,
what?
they looked at Rashford's input, right?
Hmm.
And he
Yeah.
did have like, it's not like Rashford just sat there on the bench. He actually did score some goals and
Exactly. He had a good
he had a pretty
GA
decent,
contribution. Exactly. He had a
right?
good goal contribution. Yeah.
But they it tells you something if they still say, well, even if the contribution is this good, we'll still
Mm.
go out there and invest money on Anthony Gordon. It tells you that they know something.
Bro, Barcelona have done some weird signings. Didn't they buy Rafinha? Didn't they buy Kevin Prince Boateng? Do you want me to name how many players they've bought that have gone there for one season and just been like, this ain't it?
No, Rafinha has been good.
No,
Rafinha,
Rafinha was good, but I
yeah.
think I meant to say Pauline. Who did they bring back from China again? Was it Polina or something, bro? Like we know how many players Barcelona have brought, bro, that have not worked out. So I wouldn't trust Barcelona's scouting that much. If it's not
Okay.
somebody that's coming from La Masia, I'm really not really gonna trust their scouting. And I think they finessed themselves on this deal. If I was Barca, that 80 mil, bro, like I would have bought Rashford and another person, you know,
Fair
because
point.
yeah,
Okay.
that's 80 mil. You're still left with some money to bring in a more solid upcoming youngster with a ceiling, with a high ceiling.
Heard.
Mm.
Big up, Kanye. Big up, Overhead Kick TV. This cues like I think. Let me hear wrap up's point before I even say my response to that. Wrap up. Big shout out, bro.
Well gone. Well gone. Well gone.
We're gonna close the show with Young Poppy and Doctor. By the way, I know you guys like, just so you know. But wrap up. What are you saying about did Barcelona waste money but on Anthony Gordon?
Uh, we have to wait and see. We don't know yet because they look at Gordon and Rashford as the same profile. And the one thing that Gordon has over Rashford, it may not be the what do you call it, the panache, or it's the work rate. Yeah, that's it. Is that Hansi Flick had problems with his work rate. He also had problems with him turning up on time to training. People seem to forget a lot about this. At the beginning of the stint of his Barcelona stint, he had a few disciplinary issues. So I'm thinking if he didn't have them, he may still be there now. Also, he's 28. You can get a younger version, slightly less, not as good, but a younger version of him in Gordon.
Okay.
I remember 70 million euros, not pounds. It's 70 million euros.
Okay. Okay.
That's a few. It's not. Yeah. So that's like 55 million. Yeah. So it's not really that much for them because they always manage to conjure up money. And they want Alvarez. Was it? No. Yeah, they want Alvarez, don't they? Barcelona for like 100 and something million. They want to get Alvarez, innit?
Yes, Julian Alvarez, yes.
So that's their priority, not Rashford. I knew they were gonna finesse us on that. I knew he wasn't gonna stay. So it is what it is, man.
It is what it is. Talk to me about England versus Ghana, bro. Your thoughts on the game overall?
Big up to Ghana, man. I'm bigging them up, man. I've said enough really on England. I've said what I said, man. Anderson exposed. I said to people, England cannot rely on pace and physicality alone. They're going to get washed by the elite teams. If all they have is running, because other teams can run along with them. Where's the creativity? Where's the ingenuity? They don't have them. They don't really have them players there. It's hard work, physicality, some pace. That's about it. Where's the passers in England's team? Declan Rice is not a passer. They claim Anderson is. He showed a bit, but he's more similar to he's more similar to Declan Rice with a bit of spice on top.
So in your opinion,
and I'm not saying Anderson's crap, but what I'm saying is he's been overrated. Nobody was saying this about Anderson the previous season before. Oh, he's this great. All of a sudden, he's popped up as the greatest thing to slice bread. He's good, but he's not that good the way the media are pushing him.
Yeah,
I've been saying this for a while.
Interesting.
Let City waste 120 million M's on him. And we'll find out what his actual technical level is.
Okay. But I mean, like, let's be real though. The Anderson that we saw in the Premier League, like when Man United was playing Forest, and like
he's good. But what I mean is, people think when people say you're overrated that you're shit. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's good, but he's not as good as people are making him out to be. From my opinion,
he's clear of Maino, in your opinion.
No, he's not clear. Where's this clear thing come about?
I want to hear how you rate the two. Then let's.
Who's had more international experience?
That's a good question. I'd say isn't Maino more international experience? Maino was more.
Of course, it's Maino. You played in the Euros, basically the whole thing. He was the one that made the midfield in the last Euros.
Yeah.
Southgate tried Conor Gallagher. He tried Trent, and then when it finally landed in Kobe, it clicked.
Yeah.
People got short memories, and Tuchel's gonna find out the hard way again. Anderson, once he puts Kobe in the midfield, watch it click.
Interesting.
I don't even want Kobe to play, and that's my honest. I don't even want Kobe to play. I want him to be fresh for your Man United. Keep picking Anderson, keep picking Bellingham, keep picking them. I want Kobe to be fresh for Man United. But if he picks Kobe, the midfield will click.
Yeah. Nah, okay, all right. I'll talk about Portugal real quick. Ronaldo is like
Portugal, yeah. They figured it out, played some fast wingers.
Roberto
Ronaldo
Martinez
got his goals. Sorry?
I'm saying the people were saying Roberto Martinez is the one who's holding the team back. He's not setting up the team properly, but
it's still I'm still not fooled by this. Yeah, it's Uzbekistan, but he done the right thing. I gotta give him his credit where it's due. Yeah. Uzbekistan.
You can
let's chill out.
You can only
chill out a bit.
Like
chill out. I said, listen. CR7 himself knew he was playing shit. Do you know why? After the game, he said, "I'm back." Where are you back from? Where are you back from exactly?
No, because like, bro.
Where's he back from? You've been here. You've been here. So where are you back from? I'm back.
People said
you've been here.
People have said he's washed, right? So he's like letting them know I'm back in the building now. Check
in the building. Yeah, let's see against the top opposition if you're back in the building. Because you couldn't even do anything with Congo. So let's see if you're back in the building against some top opposition. I'm back. Yeah. Let's slow it down, innit? Let's chill out, tranquilo.
In your opinion,
listen.
Okay.
Go on.
Who's gonna have a better tournament, a better goal tally, CR7 or Harry Kane?
Ooh, that's an interesting question because it depends if the midfield does their job and the wingers do their job, because England's wingers are crap as well. Gordon's crap. Maduki's crap. So it depends. But you know what? It kind of depends, because Harry Kane needs service, but he also can create his own goals. So yeah, that's an interesting one. You know what? I'm gonna say they get the same goals.
All right.
They get tied.
We will be there, Rep Up. We will be there. We will be there. All right. I think sure. Harry Kane can create opportunities. He can create his own space and create his own goals. Yes, but I don't know. I feel like Ronaldo might just get more goals than Harry Kane. I don't know. That's just my feeling, gut feeling. Young puppy.
Yo.
Big up.
Big up, yeah. So I'm saying my mama had called me real quick, and so I was on my way to go somewhere, and then she said, "Never mind, has already been dealt with." So I just came back.
Glad.
Yeah, that's all that was.
I'm glad I could have you, because I wanted to specifically end the show with you and Doctor, because it was England versus Ghana. That was the major conversation for today's show.
Yes, definitely.
So, but first of all, your thoughts is like
Juju versus the Fur players. Yes. Yes.
So what do you make of England's performance? And also the other question that I had just asked Rep Up, who's gonna have more goals, Harry Kane or Cristiano Ronaldo at the end of this World Cup tournament?
The only reason I'm saying Kane is because we play Panama next. I'm expecting a hat trick from him. Ronaldo, they play Colombia, the very difficult team to play. I feel like they're actually best South American team right now playing, So with that one, I feel like he will get the edge of him over the group stage, but it all depends on the layout afterwards with that.
Yeah.
So I understand why he said he's just gonna put him level, just to be fair. But yeah, I do think Kane does do it though. That's all bias aside too, by the way. Everything else, but it might not be so biased, but hey, try some more.
And what do you make of like Tuchel's like gameplay, game plan? How tell me more, bro, because you wanted England to win, and now like you saw how they were playing versus Ghana. Let's unpack that a little bit. Do you feel like
I feel like it's a lot of lessons to be learned with it, to be fair. I don't know if he'll learn the lessons or be stubborn. That's the question that we'll get from the next game. But each and every game will be a different sort of play. Obviously, we got it wrong this one. I think he got it wrong personally. I think if he started with that, we ran into the half, drawless, scoreless, sorry, at a draw, and make a change or two just from there. And I thought Cubby could have actually came on. It was him and Rashford that I wanted to come on. And that's all bias aside too. That's just because that's what the team needed to be different, But yeah. And then, Saka Kata came on, 10 minutes afterwards or whatever, and then go from there, whatever. I just felt like that was a bit our better place, better way to go about it for the second half. I can't speak on the, starting lineup because that's what he picked. We can't change that. However, we can make subs. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And let's be honest, like this game though should have ended 1-0 to Ghana, right?
No, hell no.
You don't think like that penalty moment like is like you don't think that's like a penalty?
A dive? I do think it was a dive, yeah.
A dive?
You want me to get out of character or stay in character? Sorry, you gave me the lines, so I'm just going with it.
I want to understand properly, bro. I want to get your honest opinion. I know yesterday, you were very, like, you've probably had a
I felt
segment.
like I was under the juju as well. Like you had Doctor come in here and put a spell on us as well. Like I don't know what else to say. Like damn, I felt like I was in a juju.
Brother, like, what if this is not ruled like a foul in the box? I don't even know which area on the pitch you can do this and get away with it. What kind of defensive monkeying is this? Air Konza, bro. Big up JP. For
Yeah,
real.
if I'm being for real though, yeah, it's I've never rated Konsa as a center back. I've never rated him, and that shows why I don't rate him. However, I don't see shit right now that I haven't no penalty. Dive. Should have got a yellow card for diving.
Get out of here. Dog, I need you to
Hey y'all. Hi.
talk some sense
Uh,
into young puppy.
No, young Papi is repping England like the way he should, and I respect it. Because if it was the other way around, I'd be saying the same thing. I'd be doing up, oh, simulation. It's a lie. You people are blind.
Yeah.
So,
That's Kung Fu fighting. He's literally we
yeah.
should put the soundtrack. Everybody loves Kung Fu fighting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, I
boy.
mean, I'm super proud of the guys yesterday. Like,
Mm.
we could have snuck in one or two goals. Like, yeah, well playing defensive and doing the counter attack thing, and like, yeah, it was boring, but what did we expect? Tuchel should have brought Kobe on. When I saw Anthony Gordon there, he should have taken Anthony Gordon off way earlier than what he was doing. And I feel like Carlos Queiroz. I think we ended the game with the fact that we still had like two subs still remaining, and I feel like he should have brought Brandon Thomas Asante on. Um, he's a striker. I don't know. At some point, we ended the game. I think we ended the game with five at the back, which was, I don't know. I think he should have gone more attacking.
I don't
So
know.
Brandon is fast as hell.
Parking the
So
bus. Just call it what it is, dog.
yeah, he was parking the bus. Yeah. Uh, Brandon is fast as hell, and he got us our first goal last game versus uh, 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 Panama. Because if you look at the thing at the game, Panama lost it in our half. He runs, passes it to Semenyo. Somehow Semenyo passes it back to him, and then he just. This was like what, 15 seconds. He somehow finds himself on the other side of the pitch, crosses it, and Caleb just heads it in. So, like, we needed the speed. I feel like if Brandon came on, it would have changed the game, picked up the momentum a little bit, and England would have been scrambling. And I feel like the English players kind of underestimated us because it's like they didn't know. The last time we played was what, 15 years ago. Danny Welbeck, yeah, they're literally saying that online about the Ghanaian defense. And one thing, and surprisingly, like, this is without our two main defenders. They're both injured. They're out. They were out of the World Cup, and I was like, oh my god, how are we going to do this? And then I was like, like, they thank God. And yes, our goalkeeper yesterday is our second string goalkeeper. He plays for a club in Ghana called Hearts of Oak. It's one of the oldest clubs in Ghana, alongside Asante Kotoko. Hearts of Oak is based in Accra, our capital city. Asante Kotoko is based, a little bit of history on the two clubs. They have a fierce rivalry. It's been going on since before I was born, since the time of my grandparents. And so, yeah. So he they interviewed his grandmom yesterday after the game, and she just started crying, and I was like, oh my god, because you can see how proud she is of her son. And I was saying, this is a tournament for the goalkeepers, because goalkeepers of different countries have just come and decided to
Yes, a lot of
do
like,
bits.
yeah.
I have noticed that though. I have noticed that.
The
And I
goalkeeper of
run.
Congo yesterday, like he was let down by his teammates because
Yeah,
Honestly though,
he
it
was
was a
making.
lot of like okay, like what was it? It should have been 2-0 from my point of view when
Mm.
Diaz had chipped the goalkeeper. I don't think it was a foul in that. I don't see what was wrong, anything, to be fair, but that's my opinion. However, for everything else that the goalkeeper went through, he was brilliant. That's obviously a
Yeah.
defensive error. He got caught out in two minds, and boom, that happens with goalkeepers. A
Yeah.
lot of people would, hinder the goalkeeper for things like that, but it happens, and it's not entirely his fault. But it comes down to him at the end of the day. I get that part.
Yeah. I want to go back to this point by R10, because I'm wondering if Kobe's just sitting there on the bench being
Because
like,
we do need a midfielder.
yeah,
We do
he's like,
need a midfielder because
I'm from
Partey is going to go
Ghana
soon.
and I'm sitting on the bench watching Ghana play.
Because he would have played. If he had played for
Oh,
Ghana,
he's
he would
definitely
have
playing.
definitely played.
He's definitely playing.
And he would have played consistently because AFCON he would have played, World Cup he would have played, and he would have played for at least consistently for 10 years. With England, I guarantee you, when the next best player comes, you are getting replaced.
The only
You're
downfall to
not.
that, well, it's not really a downfall, but it's just enlightenment really, is
Yeah.
the fact that that was a dream of him playing there as well. Just like
Yeah.
how Ronaldo had a dream of playing at Real Madrid when he was with us, and that's why he went.
Yeah.
Literally. It that's all it is. Like, so it's
Yeah,
unfortunate
but
that, obviously
sometimes
he'll be getting playing time right now. He'll be playing World Cup football and all of that there with Ghana. But yeah, the dream, you gotta
sometimes
listen to that little boy, like Van Persie said,
yeah,
innit?
you do have to listen to the little boy, but sometimes you have to be realistic. And I'm not mad at Callum Hudson-Odoi and Nketiah. They were like, they could have persevered and tried to get onto the England team again, but they were like, you know what? Let's be realistic. We're not gonna get on it. Let's just go back to our roots and play. Semenyo just said from gate was like, I'm going to my country, and watch him. He's played in what qualifiers, World Cup. I think he's played one AFCON already. Inaki Williams. Partey is gonna go soon. He's 31. Jordan Ayew is gonna go soon. He's 34. Our goalkeeper, second string, he's currently 33. He's going soon.
Speaking of Jordan Ayew, by the way, I want to mention this before because thank you for mentioning his name. He's had more defensive pressures than any other player in the World Cup so far. His defensive work goes under the radar, with a bandage and everything. He was out here putting in a shift. Doctor was not even happy that he was in the lineup, but Jordan Ayew.
This must have been the moment when Bellingham covered his mouth during a play or whatever.
Nah. Do you know what it is? It's
I'm
because
seeing his pictures. I ain't seeing the videos.
No, the thing is, you guys don't even watch him on a daily. That's why. I've been watching this guy since I was about the same age, so I've been watching him for years. That's all I want to be nice. JP, why do you think I stayed at home? I stayed. I was like, I'm not about to go to the pub and get abused. If we had beaten England, my mouth would have gotten me into trouble. Yeah. So what I had to do and stayed at home.
Apparently, JP says the goalie looks older than my pops, but younger than me.
That's crazy, yeah.
Hi, Jonathan.
Also, to Anand's comment, Anand's still just mad that Chelsea came 10th. Dum-dums.
That is hilarious. Oh gosh. By the way, I wanna say, okay, who was man of the match, guys? I want to know from you guys.
Honestly,
I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know.
Maybe our goalkeeper.
I would probably give it to their goalkeeper as well, just because,
Yeah.
Because aside from that, probably the referee for being a dick.
Oh well, oh
What?
well. We'll see if these two teams meet again. Doc? Will you guys be playing for penalties again?
No,
I
you're
hope
funny.
not.
But
I honestly hope not.
I feel like after we gained confidence going
You
as we
better put
went
that comment
forward.
up.
So I feel like yeah, the next time we meet, we will be more confident and we will probably go and attack and go head on, and try and do something.
Okay, yeah, because
For
your
like
way of
60
playing
mil too, that's all dude.
it's not that sustainable in my opinion. Konza was man of the match. You're trolling SLD.
I mean, I hear it. I ain't gonna lie, I hear it. I mean, you're gonna have kids talking about how great of a challenge that was for many years to come. Like,
Oh no,
that's an inspiration challenge right there.
no. Yo, big shout out by the way to Matt for that gifted membership. I really appreciate you, Matt.
And
Um,
sorry, yesterday you guys spoke about the fixtures a little bit, and I don't think I gave my 2 cents about it.
okay, okay.
But I've just quickly I feel like um uh it's the first couple of games seem like good. We need to United against the big teams, the top what 4 5. We are great, but it's the smaller teams we tend to lose points on. And I feel like we have to gain momentum. So Hull City, we have to beat them. We have to get the 3 points. If we get the 3 points in first 5 games, I feel like it's a great launching pad of the rest of the season.
Said 3 points in 5 games.
No, if we get 3 points in every single game in the first
Oh,
5 games, so 15 in total,
okay.
then I just feel like with the Halls, the Coventries, Sunderland, and everybody is boasting up. Everybody is spending money. Sunderland is gonna spend money. Leeds has spent money. I feel like Fulham is gonna spend money. Harry Wilson's currently left Fulham to Leeds. I think if Dubravka has gone to Spurs, so they, you know, we need to. I probably will give my final thoughts on what we might do closer to the beginning of the season starts. And I feel like when does preseason start next week? I think
I would probably say in like 2 weeks, but I could be wrong on that. I have a question too, but are you doing any was you look that up though? But are you doing any watch alongs? Was we have like so many games today?
The South Africa one, yes. The reason why
The
I
South
chose,
Africa one?
yeah,
Okay. No
yeah,
worries. All right, okay, so the later one. All right.
yes, yeah. That's why I did a longer stream right now. I was just like, well, we
oh
might.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, it starts on the 18th of July versus Wrexham. So obviously I'm gonna be hating on some people.
What time is that game for you? Because my Google's been acting weird. Like it puts me in countries
Uh,
that I'm not even in and stuff. It gives me times of, California time sometimes the UK time. I'm like, I don't I'm lost.
11 o'clock for UK. The later
11.
one, 11 p.m. UK time for us, and
yeah.
then 8 p.m. is the earlier one UK time.
Guys, I'm updating my predictions right now. If you haven't done so, you got 10 minutes to do it. Bosnia versus Qatar. I think Bosnia is gonna win.
Bosnia. Yeah, I think I said Bosnia would win. And then the Canada Switzerland one, I think I said
Canada's winning.
Canada.
So for the stream, yeah, that's 11 o'clock for the stream in UK time then.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it
That's
could be
pretty cool.
11:20 depending on bots, but I don't really want to.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Czechia versus
Wow.
Mexico. No, this is just a reminder for anybody that's just tuning in to kindly hit the like button and the notification bell as well, by the way.
I hear it.
Yep, yep. Question for Doctor: Can I buy They. I was.
SOD, you probably can.
Yeah, where do you buy that special baby powder from?
I
That's
mean,
my question to you.
any baby powder is
Is good powder.
It's
good
good powder.
powder.
Okay,
Yeah.
for this. One
Oh,
more question actually before it may lead to another one, but just one more really.
Before,
yeah.
wait, your puppy is it gonna be okay? Let's hear it.
Is the doughs that you lot make handcrafted, like, or like
This
how does that work? How
it
do the doughs work?
ah, that one you would have to ask a traditionalist because I have no idea. Um,
You took the good answer out of it. Okay,
I
cool.
have no
No
idea.
worries. No
Kumasi
worries.
Market. Downtown Accra, oh my god.
Look, they have I'm sure they have a special way of doing it, but it's not my ministry. Honestly,
Okay.
I
shout
don't
out to all
know.
my traditionalists. But Joe, we have to do a truth with truth on the traditional religion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes it's more on culture than the whole black magic thing. It exists, but negative
Damn
connotations.
right it does.
People use it for
You
bad, and
saw
I
it
feel like
yesterday.
you people. I
That's why you're
love all.
smiling.
Listen, I want to end the show with this. Tommy's
Yeah.
comment when he was asking why all the England hate when you all support English Premier League teams.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not. I don't hate
Round of
England.
applause for that comment.
I don't hate England yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just I. How do I? Do you
How
know
do you
what? I'm
respond
gonna
to that?
answer. No, I'm actually going to answer that question when I finish one tomorrow or later on
Okay. Well, I
because
feel
So we
like
come back to that.
it's
So
an
write this
answer.
down there.
Tommy wrote that
Okay.
while Kanye was still it was the call with Kanye.
It has a lot to do with.
Sorry, what? What's
No,
going on?
Tommy
So
wrote
you guys, if you guys are just chit chatting, what you got us waiting in the lobby for? We don't belong here no more.
hold
Oh
on, hold
wow!
on. We needed the English representative and the Ghana representative to talk on this game.
Yeah, that was
But
done a long time ago. Now they're accusing joke about powder and witchcraft.
I
Well, we're
know.
just sitting.
They've been doing that
Look,
all stream, Kenny. It's been all stream that's been said. I'm just continuing on the word of the Lord. Sorry.
And boats, you're such a snake. You should be backing up, Doc. You even step aside and fold your arms to hear it. Let him cook.
he
Let
claims
him cook.
he claims to be a protector, but
no. I'm
obviously.
an empowerer. I was like, let's.
I'm like,
Oh wow!
yeah.
And then we're calling it empowerment now. Wow.
It's
Talk about
empowerment.
more like an enabler.
It
No,
is what it
okay.
is.
My response to this is to me. For me, I don't hate England. I just don't want them to win. That's all.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
It's
But
not
me,
deeper
it's
than
more
that.
it's more to do with the fact that I
Not
support
hate, just
my
realism for
original
me. It's
country.
not hate, just realism.
Yeah.
Uh,
For me, it's
I
actually
support my
oh, go ahead,
country
Doc.
more than I support the country I was born into. If you understand what I mean.
Okay, all right. And then Kanye, what you were saying?
For me, it's just like, there are those friends, like, you don't really love them, but when they come around, you hang around with them, by force.
You're like, well, since you're here.
No, because you come with Manchester. You came with Manchester, I can't kick you from the party. So, like, yeah, I really don't mess with you like that. Because when you look at it, Doc, correct me if I'm wrong. Manchester United players have always been sort of like alienated from the English squad at some certain point.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So,
definitely true. They've spoken
Yeah,
about it.
that's another thing
yeah,
as
Oh,
well.
they all spoke about.
exactly. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna if they don't even feel like they're included in their own, who are really British, well, who am I to really like it and go all the way supporting England? By the way, also another thing is that England should just stay humble sometimes. It's coming home on the first game. It's coming home. It's doing
Yeah.
what? Like, come on.
I mean, it is just a saying too. To be fair, like
Well, you heard of the other
It's
saying, right?
it's arrogance,
the
young
other
puppy.
the other fans take it to heart too much, but it's
Yeah.
literally just
Have
No,
you
I
ever
know
heard
it's just the
other
same, but it's
saying?
just the arrogance, bro. The arrogance that comes with it, you know?
There is
Yeah,
another
yeah, we
saying,
have to be arrogant. Go
young
ahead,
Puppy.
but sorry.
There's another saying that goes, "It's staying home."
I mean, to be fair, now that you said that though, has there ever been any team that's won it twice? Because I'm seeing a
What?
lot of cheating right now, like it's about to happen. But hey, that's my opinion.
That's won it back to back. Hasn't Brazil won it twice?
No, back to back, the back to back.
Which means it's
Uh-huh.
I just don't.
no,
I
no,
actually
no,
don't know
not
that
back to
answer.
back. Not back to
If
back.
Not
any
back to
team, I
back, yeah.
would say Brazil though, but
I
I don't
think
know.
Brazil should have. Yeah, they might have done
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah.
N- Yeah, but don't you think it's tailored for it's tailored for Uncle Cristiano this time around?
I hope so. No, that's what I would hope. Like, even though I want England, man,
Mm.
I wouldn't be mad if Portugal win it. Like, I would celebrate that like it was my own. Like,
Yeah.
100%. I went to a school full of Portuguese people too. Like,
I
so
think
I was included in it. Like,
Yeah, I
not to
think
mention
they,
I'm mixed with
I
that
think
too.
what they're
But
gonna do,
I think
if I'm not,
Argentina stopped Portugal, unfortunately.
what I think like it's gonna be like maybe in the semis or quarterfinals, they're gonna give us that thrilling last dance between Messi and Ronaldo, and then Portugal wins it and then goes ahead and wins the tournament. I think it will be tailored like that. But either way, this World Cup, we are going to see the last dance because it will be the most viewed match in history. This is going to be like, no matter what the hour,
Look,
everybody's
but
going to be glued.
Tommy said he wants to do the Euros as well, the next Euros. So I'm not sure if this is the last dance. He'll be 43 then. He said he
Yeah,
wants to do
but
Euros as well.
no, but the last dance
Homelander
won't
wants to
have
carry on.
Argentina. You get what I'm saying? The last dance is Argentina. It's like the final show, the standoff. Argentina, Ronaldo
No,
versus
but he said
Messi.
he wants to carry on after the World Cup. Tommy's saying
Who?
Cristiano wants to carry on to the next Euros.
He wants to go to the next
Homelander.
Euros. Somebody got to tell
Yeah, but
Ronaldo.
anyway, yeah,
Chill.
that has nothing to do with my narrative. For me, I just feel like this World Cup, we're going to see Argentina, Portugal at some point, where they are going to make so much money in advertisements, where they have Messi and Ronaldo playing in one match. It's going to be like, you know how the script has already been written in
I hear
Hollywood
that. I
already.
hear.
You know, exactly. We're in Hollywood, baby. We're in Hollywood, baby.
Pick up Nick Patel. Tommy says, top 5 English clubs with players that have represented England. 1, Spurs, 81 players. Villa, 79. 3 is Liverpool with 74. Everton with 68. And then United with 67 players. All right.
All right.
Well, we have that. Ronaldo Bomba. I'm going to the gun. Okay. All right. Enough now. Press all these is making things up. Guys, we will be here for the South Africa game versus South Korea. And make sure you tune in for that. And yeah.
Brazil, isn't it Brazil today? 11
Brazil,
o'clock.
yeah.
Scotland versus Brazil.
Oh Lord,
I thought you was gonna watch that too. To be honest, that's why I was asking. Like,
That's a good one to
I'm
watch,
trying
bro.
not to overburn myself, but you know what? I might have
I'm
to.
watching that game.
Look, bots.
I know I'll still be tuned into it somehow. So you know what?
Exactly. It's better to get some action
You
on the
might have,
channel because a lot of people will be watching that game, and that game
yeah,
will definitely have goals. Who
yeah.
knows? Maybe Neymar might just do a little cameo in that
Something.
game.
Carlo Ancelotti
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
did
hoping
say
Neymar plays
something.
in that game.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Carlo did say something. He did give a Neymar a little hint,
Mm-hmm.
in the presser. So yeah, it'll be nice to see Neymar in there.
And
Yeah,
sorry to cut you short. I know you're about to end the show, but like I kind of like how Ronaldo and Messi have kind of stolen, and Mbappe have stolen the show. That Neymar is just like as if he's not at the World Cup, bro. I just can't wait for him to get on the pitch to just change the whole, you know.
What if Neymar lights up the scene as well?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm
World
telling
Cup, you know, this is you know what? Not bad of a World Cup so far. Let's see how it goes. We'll do this again. They were singing the "It's Coming Home" song last night at the pub. Everybody was just so livid. I don't even know. I don't even know. I was gonna share some of the videos, but I'll let
The song is a joke. I get it. That doesn't affect. The song is a joke, isn't it? The song is a joke. It's not that serious.
Exactly.
It's coming out as a joke. It's like a sarcastic joke because they know England always fails. England always fails, so it's funny to say it's coming home every tournament. It's supposed to be a joke, but
Doc,
obviously
that's an actual
people
joke.
take it the wrong way.
I don't know why you people are so offended about this juju shit.
Because we believe.
Cause like, yeah, you guys are pretty serious.
No, you people are talking like maybe I was saying earlier on, maybe because I'm used to this shit. I've grown up and we did it. I
used
grew
to it,
up
exactly.
seeing it.
You don't see it.
In
Well,
the
you don't see it
football
how
world.
we do. You just see it as
So
normal.
maybe
But the problem is that, Doc, listen,
growing up,
they've repackaged juju in the Western world.
Let me
Go
tell
on.
you, growing up,
One second,
growing
Hello,
up,
you
sorry,
alright?
Kenny.
Big up.
Okay.
Hold on, big up, Will.
Big up, panel. So
Big
the
up
Coming
yourself.
Home song, the Coming Home song is a joke. It was founded by David Baddiel and Frank Skinner. They're both comedians. If you type it up, they made it as a little trolling song. They didn't think it was going to catch on. So it hit #1 in the charts in 1990s or something like that because they thought it was a joke. And if you look at the video of Coming Home, it has got a lot of trolling in it. They've got German players where they dip their hand in custard and lift it up like a World Cup, and you've got German players written with KUNTZ at the end of each player's name, of basically mocking Germany when they beat them. So it's basically a trolling song. So when you hear it, it's just banter song. So if you hear Coming Home, it's just a banter song. Whereas we know it's not coming home. So that's basically what it is. It's just two comedians didn't think it was going to liven up the world.
Yeah.
And then it did. So it started progressing. So everybody started singing it. So what they've done is they've remastered it now, saying instead of 60 years, instead of like 30 years of hurt, they've done 60 years. So they're basically trolling. They didn't think it would get that further away. Because what it is, when they made that song, they was like, oh, this is just a trolling song. Don't think it's going to do anything. Next thing you know, it got to the top of the charts, and now it's just every time England are in the Euros or the World Cup, that's it. It just gets sung out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But have you noticed it gets sung out while they're drunk? While every England fan drunk.
That's precisely what happened.
To be fair, when you're drunk is when you're telling the truth the most, though. Let's be for real.
Repeat
You know what
after
I mean?
me. It isn't coming home.
It isn't coming home.
I will not take my shirt off.
And you also want to take your shirt off.
Papi, I swear to God, he looks like Harry Potter. And that guy looks like he needs therapy.
Right. We will be here to give them therapy when England gets knocked out in the round of 16. Actually, in Mexico, I believe they'll get knocked out in the quarterfinal.
Well, it will happen because if you think about it, it's a high altitude stadium.
Yeah.
They're playing in a high altitude stadium, and I don't think England's ever done that since the Gary Lineker days. When he played there, he turned around and said it in ITV when he said, "Oh, it's too much of a high of the ocean at the top. You can barely breathe and get the oxygen." So imagine how hot it's going to be there. So
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see with that one.
We will be there, guys.
We will be there.
Don't forget.
Just to let you know, Papi, that Bafana's going home tonight. You bet. You know they're calling the plane. They are calling the plane tonight. They are going. Coco Chanel. Bafana. Let it all.
So we don't have the capacity.
Oh my God.
He was struggling up front. Box was struggling up front.
Football power